Welcome viewer. As I told you that I will provide complete line by line explanation of the poem, here is the first part where I have explained the first 5 stanzas of this beautiful composition by P.B. Shelley, one of the great romantic poets. So without any delay, let's start. Stanza 1. Hail to thee, blithe spirit, bird thou never wert, that from heaven or near it pourest thy full heart in profuse strains of unpremeditated art. Let's break each sentence. Hail to thee, blithe spirit. This line is a greeting and a show of admiration for the skylark. The word hail is like saying hello with respect. Blithe means joyful or carefree, so the speaker is addressing the skylark as a joyful spirit. Bird thou never wert. Here, the speaker is emphasizing that the speaker is not just an ordinary bird. It's as if the skylark transcends the typical characteristics of birds that from heaven or near it. This line suggests that the skylark comes from a heavenly place or somewhere very close to it, as if it has a divine quality. Pourest thy full heart. The skylark is seen as pouring out its entire heart or soul. It sings with great passion and sincerity in profuse strains of unpremeditated art. The Skylark's song is described as abundant and spontaneous art. It doesn't plan its music, it just sings naturally and beautifully. Next, stanza 2. Higher still and higher, from the earth thou springest like a cloud of fire. The blue deep thou wingest, and singing still dost soar, and soaring ever singest. Let's break each sentence. Higher still and higher. The line indicates that the skylark is continually ascending or rising into the sky. From the earth thou springest, the skylark seems to originate or spring up from the earth's surface like a cloud of fire. The skylark is compared to a cloud that's on fire, perhaps signifying its brilliance and intensity. The blue deep thou wingest. The skylark is said to be flying into the deep blue sky, suggesting its freedom and connection to the heavens. And singing still dost soar, and soaring ever singest. The skylark continues to sing as it soars higher and higher into the sky, emphasizing its ceaseless and joyful singing as it ascends. Next, stanza 3. In the golden lightning of the sunken sun, over which clouds are brightening, thou dost float and run like an unbodied joy whose race is just begun. Let's break each part. In the golden lightning, the speaker describes a moment when there is a brilliant golden light like a flash of lightning of the sunken sun. This refers to the sun setting, disappearing below the horizon, over which clouds are brightening. Over the horizon, where the sun has set, there are clouds becoming brighter, possibly from the remaining light. Thou dost float and run. The skylark is portrayed as floating and running through the sky, moving gracefully, like an unbodied joy whose race is just begun. The skylark is compared to a joy or happiness that has no physical form, as if it's a pure new source of delight. Next, stanza 4. The pale purple even melts around the flight like a star of heaven in the broad daylight. Thou art unseen, but yet I hear the shrill delight. The pale purple even, the soft, light purple color of the evening sky, melts around thy flight. The evening sky seems to blend and merge with the skylark's movement like a star of heaven. The skylark is likened to a star in the sky. In the broad daylight, despite it being daytime, the skylark shines like a star. Thou art unseen, but yet I hear thy shrill delight. Even though the skylark is not visible to the speaker, they can still hear its joyful and high pitched song. Imagine the very morning when there are stars in the sky, we can't see the stars properly. The stars loses the brightness. Similarly, the Skylark has lost its brightness or its form. Only the voice of the Skylark can be heard. Next, stanza 5. Keen as are the arrows of that silver sphere, whose intense lamp narrows in the white dawn clear, until we hardly see, we feel that it is there. Keen as are the arrows. The Skylark song is described as sharp and intense, much like the pointed tips of arrows of that silver sphere. Here, that silver sphere likely refers to the moon, which is often seen as a bright, silvery object in the night sky whose intense lamp narrows. The moon's bright light is compared to a lamp that becomes more focused and concentrated. In the white dawn clear, this suggests that as the dawn breaks and the sky becomes clearer, the moon's light becomes more distinct and visible. Until we hardly see, we feel that it is there. Despite the moon becoming less visible as the sky brightens, its presence is still felt. It's like a subtle but noticeable presence in the sky. So, in these five stanzas from Percy Bysshe Shelley's poem To a Skylark, the speaker expresses admiration and wonder for the skylark, a bird that seems to possess extraordinary qualities. The skylark is described as more than just a bird, it's a joyful and transcendent spirit that pours out its heart in beautiful, spontaneous songs. The bird is associated with the sun and the sky as it soars higher and higher, much like a source of inspiration. The Skylark song is compared to the golden lightning of the sunken sun and is portrayed as a form of unseen yet deeply felt joy, much like a star in the daylight sky. The poem paints a vivid picture of the skylark's ethereal beauty and the profound impact of its song on the speaker, celebrating nature's ability to inspire and uplift the human spirit. Have you liked the explanation? Hit the like button and subscribe my channel for more. Thank you.